Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing well. In my workout today, it was just light training day, so it wasn't anything too crazy, but I felt like I had a really productive day, even though I didn't have any caffeine before I went to go lift, so I felt kind of just tired and I felt like I was moving slow. It was a good day because I was able to work off the rust from the previous day of doing pause squats and all of that fun shenanigans. So I started out with 7 sets of 2 snatches, power snatches, where I would catch it, do a full squat, and then pop up. 95 pounds, 7 sets of 2. It was not, I mean, it was light, but it was relatively difficult, especially since you're working on form. So that was that. Got that done without too much of an issue. Still trying to turn it into more of a snatch pull and then get that pop. It's hard to explain, but kind of that flick at the top and to be more explosive, as I always am with this, trying to be with the snatch. I then had some push presses, and that was up to 155 pounds, and it was like a 3x4. Those went well. It makes my wrist kind of sore to do those, but I'm trying to just perfect the positioning of the bar in my hands to make it so it's not strenuous when I'm in that front rack position doing presses of some sort. When I'm doing jerks or push presses, like being in that front squat position, or at least when I adjust it to be ready to jerk or to do a push press or anything, it tends to be kind of achy on my wrist. When I'm holding at the top, I've made the adjustment to now where it's not sore or anything, where it doesn't bother my wrist because I have it in a better position on my hand. Same thing with front squats, doesn't really bother my wrist. It's just stretching it back, which doesn't bother. It's just, it is what it is with that. And that's the kind of the final stage, and it may just always be something that's kind of achy. You don't really need to be in that front rack position where you're getting ready to jerk very long for any lift. So it's not something I'm that terribly concerned about, but it's just an adjustment I have to make for the future with doing it, so I can be able to do it at a high frequency, especially since I'm not very good at the jerk. But after I had the push presses, I went on to box jumps. It was only 31 inches because it was 2 sets of 10, and I was just really tired. But I did a full squat with a pause and jumped and did 2 sets of 10 with that. So that's pretty straightforward. Did a tiny bit of abs, did some pull-ups. I used I know there's probably an official name for it, but they're just like the balls that you can hold on to. Hold on to some balls when using the pull-ups, but they're meant to work your grip a little bit, and I was only able to do like 3 pull-ups, so I definitely want to do those more and to work on pull-ups as well as grip and do it in a way that's beneficial on 2 fronts, since you get to work some back as well as work on some grip strength. So I'll be adding those in, and hopefully I probably will be able to do more than 3. I did like a 3x3 with that, and then a set of regular pull-ups, and just really called it a day. I mean, it wasn't anything too complicated. The second half of this video, I will show you some stuff I'm going to do at the apartment. I'm going to go there tonight, and I have to now because I just said that, but I'm going to eat some dinner and then run over there, finish everything with that, sweep it, and make sure I have all my crap out of there. But that will be my fun project tonight, after I eat some dinner, of course, because I am tengo hambre, which is hungry in Spanish. And yeah, so that's really about it. And the last thing I wanted to mention, made it this far, you're awesome. But I also recorded a podcast. If you look on iTunes, you can find it on the iTunes podcast app as well as on the app Anchor. I made a little recording, like a 2-minute recording, about the benefits of light training. So that's something you want to listen to, or something that you want to follow up on. That's something you can look into. It should appear on iTunes, and it should be on Anchor, one of both of those apps. I record on Anchor, and it syncs it onto there, and I think it puts a little intro for Anchor on it. But I really like the app for Anchor, so it's a really neat thing, and audio recordings are really easy to do, so it's something I'm going to try to do more, and I'm going to really try to see what kind of things I can talk about on those. So it could be any range of topics, but as my air conditioning kicks on, I'll wrap up this video. Hope you all have a great day. Peace. I have to show the beautiful apartment and its emptiness, and also to protect my butt from liability if they came in and wrote bad things on the wall and made me want to, or made me have to pay for the paint. Well, look at this immaculate. It's immaculate. Look at that cutie hiding behind there. I'll make sure he gets out, or he'll stay in. I'll have to pay a deposit on him. Mostly cleaned out, a little bit open. Let the stank out. Immaculate. Can't do better. Top 10 best cleaned out apartments of all time, right?
No.
No?